Big-time baseball here on MLB Network. Today, it's the home opener for this new season between the Reno Aces and the Sugar Land Skeeters. Live baseball here on MLB Network, and it comes your way next. Jake Odorizzi gets the ball for the opener in front of these hometown fans. What's your take on him, Dan?
This guy really struggled last year. This season's going to be about a bounce back year. Real ugly ERA last year. He has a lot to prove to himself and to his teammates that he's a much better pitcher than he was last year.
First delivery to him. And it's fouled away.
First pitch, 305.
And this one's downstairs. It's a ball and a strike. Guys, you take a look at the home nine as they enter play here this afternoon. They come into this one in good spirits, fresh off their first victory of the new campaign last time out.
Yeah, Matty, coming off last night's W, we had a chance to catch up with the manager. He just liked the way guys are playing. They're showing up to the yard ready to go. They're playing as a collective group. A lot of good things happening in this clubhouse.
Our temperature 74 degrees as we get things started this afternoon. Now the 2-1 pitch. Lifted in the air toward the line in right. Right fielder giving chase, and he tracks it down. Nice play for the first out.
Batting second, the shortstop.
And now we'll look at the starting lineup for the visitors in this one. Giro, give us what you have on this lineup as they start a new series.
Well, Matty, if I could tell this lineup one thing, it would be let's get on this guy early. Day game in this ballpark, the sun starts glaring, starts getting later in the day. Those shadows start creeping in right around the time that bullpen starts getting warmed up. Got to find a way to scratch a few across early.
Behind on that one, now behind in the count, 0-1. One out, nobody on. And a check swing here as he couldn't help himself, and it's ruled strike two. Swing and a line drive. McCormick is in his tracks now as he makes the catch for out number two.
The first baseman, Paven.
That brings up Paven Smith. First chance for him here in the top of the first with nobody on. Odorizzi steps into his windup and the pitch.
0-1.
The windup and the 0-1. Swing and a line drive. Well, this is going to hang up there just long enough to be taken in on the run in shallow left, and that ends the inning. So not much happening here in the top half of the first. So it's on to the bottom of inning number one. No score. Riley Smith will be on the mound for the series opener. Dan Plesac, what's the word on him?
How good was this guy last year? How about an ERA in the low ones? Do you have any idea how hard that is to do? We'll see if he can get off to a good start in this one and have another one of those magical seasons back to back.
And now here is Jordan Brewer. He'll lead things off here in the bottom half of the first. Now here it comes. And he takes ball one. So guys, our visitors, as they take the field following a scoreless top half, they come in off to a bit of a slow start with just one win in their first three tries.
Yeah, Matty, I know they lost their last game, but you know as well as I do, in this sport, you have to have short-term memory. You have to let it go. They can get it going back in the right direction today.
And there's one down now.
Batting second, the second baseman.
With a moment now, let's have a look at the home team starting lineup. Mark DeRosa, what's the key to them starting out 1-0 here at home?
Well, Matty, you take a look at this lineup filled with young bloods, just young guys, hungry, aggressive, trying to do damage and move traffic to both gaps. Line-to-line power up and down this lineup. Should be interesting to see if this pitcher uses their aggressiveness against them.
Now the first pitch. Preyudis Nova comes on with one away as he looks at a ball. It's 1-0. Now a flare out toward right center. And that's in there. Base hit.
That's what you want the guys at the top of the order to do. Set the table for the monsters. 3, 4, 5. Nice piece of hitting.
Taylor Jones.
At the plate now, Taylor Jones. As he'll watch a slider that stays inside for ball 1. Man at first for him following the 1-out single. The 1-0 home.
Wow, I'm shocked the hitter took it right there. That's a well-executed pitch down in the zone to try and get that double play.
Good deception on the slider there as he's way out in front. Fouled off. Nova, base runner at first with 1 out. Had him fooled as he swings through the curveball. 2 down.
Well, that's just a quality pitch right there. The location was excellent because if it's put in play, there's a good chance it's on the ground for a double play. And hey, a strikeout always works too.
In now, Chas McCormick. Pitch inside the throw. And he'll be tagged out at second base. Trying to get into scoring position, but instead the inning is over. Trying to move into scoring position with 2 away, but not to be as we get another look. They're off to the second, scoreless on MLB Network. So now to the plate, Seth Beer. He was hitless in the shutout last night.
Seth Beer.
First pitch coming. Here it is. Swing and a drive to right. There it goes. And goodbye. This one ain't coming back. A solo shot here to straightaway right field. First home run of the campaign for him. As they get on the board first, it's 1-0.
Yeah, this is what I would call one of those good news, bad news scenarios. The good news is that he didn't have to face the cleanup man in the first inning. The bad news is he led off the second inning and absolutely destroyed that ball for a home run.
That'll bring up Josh Van Meter. As the first pitch here's a bit high, it's ball 1. Perhaps a little low there. It's 2-0.
Well, this is a spot you'd like to be in. 2-0, good hitter. He's going to turn it loose right here.
Base is empty here with nobody out. And he'll lay the fastball in here to get the count back to 2-1. Into the windup and the pitch. Right side, but it's well fouled. Here now the 2-2. Swung on and missed. He got him on strikes.
You know what was really impressive to me about that strikeout? He fell behind 2-0 to start the at-bat. That's a pretty bad place to be, but then he kind of refocused himself and came right back with 3 quality pitches in a row to sit him down. That's not easy to do, but now his focus has to hone in on getting ahead on the next guy.
Ildemaro Vargas is the batter now as he looks at a ball of 1-0. And now a pitch on the way. Just off the outside that time, laid off for a ball. The 2-0. Too high that time, and it's 3-1. Drew Ellis waits on deck. Into his motion. Here comes the 3-1.
Hey. Thank you.
Fouled away. Again, another foul ball. The 3-2 one more time. High in the air out towards shallow right. Brewer in a few steps as he takes it. 2 down.
Batting 7, the designated hitter, Drew Ellis.
Striding forward now is the DH, Drew Ellis. He'll work on keeping this top of the second alive. First pitch of the AB now.
Ball, that's out.
Heading out towards shallow right. Brewer is there, makes the catch, and the side is retired. 1 scores in the inning coming on this solo home run. On to the bottom of inning number 2. Reno leads it 1-0. Bottom of the inning now, and next it'll be the outfielder, Chas McCormick.
The left fielder.
Wheels and deals. Here's the first pitch. And he gets ahead 0-1.
Hey, a changeup can be a pretty good pitch on the first pitch. Kind of slow down a good fastball hitter.
And a curveball that he didn't get on top of there. It's 1-1. And this is low, ball 2. 2-1.
Hasn't seen a heater yet in this at-bat. One might be coming right here.
Now the 2-1 pitch.
That's a great sinker right there. These batters are going to have to bear down because if he's got that good pitch working, it's going to be a long game. They might have to sit off speed.
Little tardy on that swing as it's well wide of first. Here's another 2-2. Started to go. Did he hold up in time? Yes, says the first base umpire. It's ball 3 now. Ooh, he saws him off with that one. Throws in time, and that's out number 1.
Batting 5th, the designated
Time
hitter.
for a look at the defensive
Number
alignment
6.
for the visitors. And one of the best guys on the defensive side of the ball today is going to be manning left field. Unbelievable range out there, the ability to go back on balls. Not fearful of the wall at all and has a strong and accurate arm.
Into the box now, number 6. High fly ball out to straightaway center. Robinson is there, 2 gone.
Batting 6th, the third baseman, Abraham Toro.
Into the box, Abraham Toro trying to make something happen with 2 gone in the bottom of the 2nd. Ready to deal. Here comes the first pitch.
Count 1-0.
The 1-0 is looked at for ball number 2.
Hate to do it, but I've got to question the pitch calling right there. With a guy like this at the plate, you got to attack him with your fastball instead of pitching him like he's a middle of the order power guy.
Inner third let go. It's a called strike. A little early, and now it's even at 2-2. Bases are empty here with 2 men out. Did a good job to shorten up and protect the plate, and he'll have another shot at it here. The 2-2 one more time. The slider freezes him at the plate. A called third strike, and the inning comes to a close. Here is Jamie Ritchie. He'll lead things off here in this 1-run contest. Here's the first pitch.
Ball! That pitch is out.
The windup and the 1-0 pitch. That's by him for strike 1.
With the way this guy's throwing on the mound, you cannot be chasing. You have to set your sights a little bit lower and control the strike zone.
I got 2-1.
And that misses. 2-1. Two balls and 2 strikes now. Bouncer up the middle. And this will find its way into center field for a leadoff single.
As a batter right there, that's exactly the pitch your eyes light up on. You know he's known for a nasty split finger, but he left that one thigh high, and the batter did exactly what he's supposed to.
To the plate now, Christian Robinson. As he'll take a look at a high strike here on the outside corner, it's 0-1. And this catches the zone as well. It's 0-2 now. Nothing in 2 count, and the pitch. Grounded to third. This could be 2. There's 1. On to first to complete the double play.
It's hard to do anything with a pitch like that that's below the zone. And if you do anything with it, most of the time, this will be the result. A double play on a good pitch down in the zone.
Stepping in now, Josh Rojas. As the first pitch to him is in there for a called strike one. He flied out leading off the ball game. Just behind the fastball there. 2 strikes now.
The MO of this pitcher in the early going is certainly establishing the inside part of the plate. He has been dominant. Sometimes you just got to tip your hat if a guy can effectively, consistently pitch inside like he is.
Hit back up the middle, and that finds its way through for a base hit. Well, after being late on a fastball there, it looked like they did him a favor.
Yeah, Matt, that's surprising right there. I don't understand that pitch sequence. He blew the fastball right by him, sped up his bat with the off speed, and got hurt.
At the plate, Geraldo Perdomo, as he'll take a look at a slider here that misses for ball 1. 0 for 1 for him here in this one. Now about a 58-foot breaking pitch that he wisely lays off here.
When hitters are able to lay off curveballs and get themselves into good counts because of it, you're in pretty big trouble as a pitcher. A lot of guys rely on their opponents offering at that pitch, even when it's not in a good location to hit.
2-1 the count. Here's a look over to first. In the dirt, and oh, he can't quite dig it out. Rojas leads off first with a pair of outs in the inning. Good fastball as he gets the swing and a miss.
Hey, usually the second time through the order, you start seeing an incorporation of some more off-speed stuff. But this guy's locating, feeling really good about his fastball. 2 back-to-back.
And another throw over. And a dive, but he's back. Lifted in the air out to center field. Siri able to track it down for the 3rd out. Bottom of the 3rd now, and that'll bring up the switch hitting shortstop, Robo Garcia. First pitch of the AB on its way.
Outside, that's the ball.
I love everything this pitcher's got working right now. He's got presence. He's got great body language on the mound. He's got fastball command and a nice early feel for his off-speed stuff.
Swing, and he launches this one to deep left field. Not quite out of here. It's off the out-of-town scoreboard. And he's going to get to second now with nobody out.
Well, this guy has proven he can make some athletic plays in the field, and he takes a decent route to the baseball here, but I'm not sure anybody is going to bring this one in. Ends up out of his reach and bangs up off the wall.
Into the box, Michael Papierski. As he'll take a look at ball 1. No one out with a runner at second. And this one's in the dirt. And the runner will stay put, but the count moves to 2-0. Outside, 3-0 now.
Hey, after those 2 breaking balls missed, you have to be sitting on a fastball right here.
Here it is, the 3-0. And that misses as well. Ball 4, so it's a 4-pitch walk here.
Wow, I'm not sure what they were afraid of in this at-bat. The count moved to 3-2, and they didn't even challenge him there. I can understand being careful with some hitters, but not that guy. He'll happily take the walk.
Striding in is Jose Siri, trying here to plate the tying run from second. He's ready. Here's the first pitch. Now a bunt attempt here as he gets this one down. Foul ball here, 0-1. And a slider's in the dirt as he lays off it for a ball. First and second here with nobody out. And now a bunt attempt here as he gets this one down. To second for 1, and he'll put this in his pocket and be content with just the 1 out.
That was kind of a high degree of difficulty play that time. You see the off-balance throw to second base, and he couldn't get a lot on it, but they did get the out.
So now to the plate, Jordan Brewer grounds it sharply to third. And this is a base hit, and that'll get him on the board as this ball game is tied at 1. And he's safe.
Well, coaches always say first things first, right? You can't make the throw if you don't have the ball in your hand. Looked like he was eyeing the runner, and the ball went right by him. An error, and a run scored as the result.
In now for Yudis Nova. As the sinker to him finds the zone for strike 1. And he's got runners at the corners here with only 1 gone. Ready with the 0-1. A ball and a strike. Looked like he was on that one, but it's 1-2.
Big pitch coming up right here. He'd love for a ground ball or a strikeout.
Runners are at the corners with 1 man out. And a good curveball that time as it's taken for a called strike 3, and there are 2 away.
That's a pretty impressive pitch from a young arm like that. If you could spot your pitches there in advantage counts like 1 and 2, you're going to have a lot of strikeouts and soft contact.
Standing in now, Taylor Jones, as he'll come up empty there as he misses the off-speed pitch for strike 1. Struck out in his first at-bat. Ready with the 0-1. And he goes and chops this one out towards second. He's got it. On to first, and that'll do it as they manage to not let this inning get out of hand. So 1 run here, 1 hit, 1 error in the inning, and a couple of men left. 3 innings complete, all tied at 1-1. All set for the start of the inning, and up next is Pavin Smith. Now here's the first offering.
Oh, that's it.
The 1-0.
Ball. 2 balls, 1 strike, the count. Upstairs.
Team's been struggling on offense. Let your D work for you right here. Pound the zone.
Into his motion. Here comes the 3-1. here, but it won't matter. It's strike 3 called anyway, and that's out number 1.
You know, I'm not quite sure how that strikeout will be scored, looking or swinging. He tried to check his swing, but I'm pretty sure the home plate umpire was ringing him up regardless.
Stepping in now, Seth Beer. As he will take strike 1 on the fastball here, no balls and a strike. Perhaps he can drive another one out of the park just like he did back in the second. Oh, and 1 count and the pitch. Bases are empty, 1 man out. Check swing that time. They'll appeal down to third. And Mike Fillmore isn't buying it. It's ball 1. Neither guy willing to give in, and the at-bat will continue. Look out. That one almost got away from him. 2-2 now. Oh, and he struck him out as well, so he's carving right through the heart of this lineup as there are 2 away now.
Certainly not showing any signs of intimidation with these middle of the order guys. That's back-to-back Ks, and the 3 and 4 guys are harmlessly back in the dugout.
At the plate, Josh Van Meter. As he takes a cold strike at the knees, it's 0-1. He'll attempt to put the ball in play for a change here with the first 2 guys going down on strikes to start the inning. This one's outside, quite a bit off the plate that time. And that's on the outside corner, 1-2.
Boy, he looks strong out there on the mound this inning. He's got a chance to punch out the side in order, and against the middle of the order, too.
Scooped up, and he'll step on the bag himself, and the inning is over. So they're held in check here this half of the inning. On now to the bottom half of inning number 4, all tied at 1-1. So now it'll be the 4-hole hitter, Chas McCormick. He bounced out last time up.
Yeah, Matty, and it looked like a sinker in his last AB that got him to roll over. Kind of similar situation right here. Similar stuff on the mound. Look for them to try and get him to do exactly the same thing as his last AB. He's got to fight to get it elevated just a little bit more.
And here's a curveball in the dirt that time for a ball. 1-1. And, oh, he can't get out of the way of that one, so the leadoff man will be on to open the frame.
Yeah, I can hear the crowd murmuring now, wondering if he hit him on purpose. But, hey, us pitchers need to be able to throw inside, especially when facing hitters as dangerous as he is. Pretty sure this one just got away from him, and, hey, that's part of the game.
To the plate now, number 6. As he'll watch a slider that runs out of the strike zone away for ball 1. Flew out in his only at-bat so far. The 1-0. Runners off for second. And he fouls this one off. One and one, here it comes.
Hey. Ball, that's outside.
So you'd love for him to offer at that one, but the execution was flawless. Nice curveball that starts in the zone and breaks just out. Just a great take by the batter.
Two, here it is. Hit high and deep to straightaway right field. And he's going to make the catch on the warning track. A fine running play there for the first out.
The third baseman, number 13, Abraham Toro.
Next to hit is Abraham Toro as he'll dig into the left-handed batter's box.
And for me, this is the side he looks more fluid from. A little more control in his swing, and it seems to lead to more consistent contact than from the right side.
Strike one to start the at-bat. The 0-1. He takes it to the opposite field, high and deep to left. Adios, pelota.
There's still some game left to be played, but that one swing could end up being a deciding factor in this one.
Into the box,
Number
Romo
9,
Garcia.
shortstop.
Batting left-handed here as he takes a look at strike one.
Garcia.
1 for 1 as he reached base with a double his first time up. A 1 pitch on its way. A little bouncer. Both clubs with 3 hits in the ballgame. Protecting on 0-2, so we'll do it again. Nothing in 2 count, and the pitch. Swung on, and he went fishing in the dirt. And he makes the throw to first. Garcia is retired, 2 down now.
Now batting, catcher.
Now it'll be Michael Papierski. He drew a base on balls his first time up. Here's the pitch.
Off the plate, ball 1.
2 out, nobody on. That evens it up, 1-1. The pitch. Grounded back up the middle. He gets dirty, but he can't get there, and it's into center field.
There's a hard-hit ground ball. Pitcher not able to get a glove on it. Hard single up the middle.
Yeah, watch your lips right there, Dan. Sent it back right where it came from.
At the plate now, Jose Siri, as he'll take a look at a slider here that finds the zone for strike one. Comes into this at-bat 0 for 1 in the ball game. From the stretch. A swinging strike, and now it's 0-2. So back-to-back sliders for strikes. Does he come back with yet another?
Hey, that's back-to-back really good sliders. I wouldn't be surprised if he threw another one right.
A dive, and oh, he can't hang on. The relay, not in time, and he's in there with a double. And now time is called here as their pitching coach is going to pay a quick visit to the mound to discuss how they want to attack things here. In now, Jordan Brewer, as he takes a cold strike on the black. It's 0-1. 0 for 2 from him so far in this one. Ready with the 0-1.
1 ball, 1 strike.
Well, that sinker is normally a really important pitch for him, but it really hasn't been effective so far. It just looks kind of flat.
Papierski at third. Siri on at second with 2 down. That's in there on the outer half. 1-2 now.
A strike away now from getting out of this mess. Sometimes pitching is all about minimizing, right? So keeping it to 2 runs across in the inning would be huge.
The set and the 1-2.
I got the count. 2-2. 3 balls, 2 strikes.
For the guy on the mound, this is one of those innings where nothing comes easy. He's thrown a bunch of pitches, and this AB hasn't been any different. Definitely laboring at the moment.
And he misses ball 4.
Well, it's obvious that earlier home run he gave up is still on his mind. He had him 3-2, but he didn't want to give him anything over the heart of the plate to hit, so we'll see if that walk comes back to hurt him.
Next to dig in, Freyudis Nova, 1 for 2 with a base hit back in the first inning of play. Hoping to limit the damage, here's the pitch. Hard liner, but picked up on a hop. And he'll step on the bag himself, and the inning is over. But 2 come across to score in the inning, courtesy of this 2-run home run. We're through 4, and this is now a 3-1 ball game. All ready to go in the top of the 5th, and that'll give way to the third baseman, Ildemaro Vargas.
Offense needs to get going right here. You want to try and tighten up this game a little bit before it starts to get into that territory where you're going to start seeing the back end of each bullpen.
Hit on the ground to short. Fielded cleanly. And the 5th inning will start with a ground out, 1 away.
Now batting, the designated hitter, Drew Ellis.
Next will be the designated hitter, Drew Ellis. Flied out in his first at-bat, so make him 0 for 1 so far. And the pitch. Sent on the ground out to second. Reined in. Throw in time at first for out number 2.
Now batting, catcher, Jamie Ritchie.
Now at the plate, Jamie Ritchie. He singled first time up. Odorizzi's ready. Here's the pitch.
That elevated fastball right there, that is the biggest change in the game today for me. When I first came up, a lot of guys working that Greg Maddux east to west.
Strike swinging, chased a high one there.
His command has been outstanding so far, hitting nearly all of his spots, and that's been a big factor why he's been so successful up to this point.
3-1 our score as we play inning number 5. This ball will be chopped foul.
There's a pitch we haven't seen in a while. It's going to be tough on the hitters if they have to incorporate that into their mindset.
That misses. 1-2. He got him. Lively fastball that time, and it puts an end to the inning. Now in the box, Taylor Jones. He was retired via the ground ball last time up.
Taylor Jones.
He's ready. Here's the first pitch.
Yeah.
Some action out in the bullpen. Couple of right-handers starting to loosen up. A 1 pitch on its way. Too much dip on the sinker, laid off for a ball. Swinging a ball hit on the ground. The 1-2. Fly ball out to straightaway right field. Beer moves to his right and puts this one away in the alley for out number 1.
The left fielder, number 20, Chaz McCormick.
Stepping in once again is Chaz McCormick. Last time up, he was hit by a pitch. Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. Hit out towards second. He's got it. And he'll whip this one over to first, and he gets his man for the second out.
Now batting, number 6.
Now at the plate is number 6. He comes in 0 for 2 thus far. First delivery to him.
Aye. 0-1.
Now the 0-1. And opposite field as he lines this down the line in right. And that's a fair ball as it'll head for the 326 sign in right. And he is in the second with a 2-out double.
When it left his bat, I thought it might curve foul, but he manages to squeak it just inside the right field line for a well-hit line drive double. By the time the right fielder tracked it down, he was easily into second.
So now to the plate, Abraham Toro. As he'll come up empty that time on a sinker, it's strike one. Oh, and this at-bat is quickly moving from bad to worse. It's 0-2 now.
Made him look silly with that one.
Here it comes, 0-2.
On 0-2 here, he doesn't have to give in with a great pitch to hit. He's got a base open, so he has to focus on making a good pitch right here.
Started the breaking ball far too inside that time. Laid off for ball one.
Back-to-back sliders in on the hands. He didn't handle it real well at all in the previous pitch, so why not come right back with it again? Better job of laying off that one, though.
Chopped weakly to the left. And that one misses badly. It's ball two. And this will kick off the third base bag. And they won't get an out here, but the trade-off will be that by hitting the bag, it may very well have prevented a run from scoring.
Shortstop, Garcia.
Stepping in now, Robo Garcia, as he'll take strike one on the inside corner. 1 for 2 in the ball game thus far. And low, it's a ball and a strike. Runners on first and third, 2 away. Grounded to third. And he whiffs on it as this ball's right under his glove. And that'll plate the runner from third, as with that the lead swells to 4-1.
Well, coaches always say first things first, right? You can't make your throw if you don't have the ball in your hand. Looked like he was eyeing the runner, and the ball went right by him. An error, and a run scored as the result.
Now here comes the skipper out of the third base dugout, and he's going to motion for the bullpen, as that'll be all for his starter this afternoon. So he'll depart here in the fifth after working just 4 2/3, and he's on the hook for the L unless this one turns around. Levi Kelly will come on in relief as he'll make his second appearance of the season so far.
Levi Kelly.
At the plate, Michael Papierski, as he'll take a look at a high strike that time. It's 0-1. It was a base hit last time up. swing and a little blooper to center. Perdomo is there, and that ends the inning. So 1 run on 2 hits, 1 error, and 2 men left stranded. 5 innings complete. The Skeeters are out on top 4-1. And stepping in, Christian Robinson. And through 5 turns at bat, they've only mustered a total of 3 hits. Not terrible, but they're certainly not firing on all cylinders.
Well, it's getting a little bit too late in this game if this continues like this. In today's game, with so many dominant bullpen arms, you certainly don't want to wait until the 8th or 9th to try to wake the bats up.
Now here's the pitch. And he gets ahead here with the fastball. Strike 1.
Well, obviously somebody was hooting with the Owls last night. This entire roster, they've showed up for the first game of this road trip and are getting absolutely boat raced.
And it's fouled away. Pops this one up. Jones trying to get there, and this will not be caught. It's a foul ball. Another 0-2 coming. Slow roller down the third baseline. And the throw is not going to be in time as he's able to reach base safely.
Hey, I can only take you inside the mind of the batter right here. Had a lot of swinging bunts in my day. Soon as that ball hits the dirt in front of you, you are getting it down the first baseline. When you smell a knock, I don't care what it looks like, you are getting it down the line.
First things first, here's a throw over. And a dive, but he's back in there. Standing in now, Josh Rojas. As the first pitch to him runs a bit inside for ball 1. He's working on a 1-for-2 game so far. The 1-0 delivery. And here's a fastball that's nowhere near the zone. It's 2-0 now.
Got to believe the pitcher's going to trust his defense right here. Look for something down in his zone to induce a ground ball double play.
Two 2-0 count and the pitch. And that catches the outside corner. It's 2-1. From the stretch to 2-2 now. Just hung in there on that one. A full count, 3 balls and 2 strikes. Lifted the other way down the left field line. And that will end up a foul ball. 6th inning. 4-1 is our score. That misses. So a single and a walk. And it's 1st and 2nd with nobody out.
Always tough to issue a free pass, but especially troublesome when you give up a single right before that to start the inning. We'll see if he can figure out a way to wiggle out of this.
Next, it'll be Geraldo Perdomo. Flew out last time up. First pitch on its way. A ball and no strikes. Now some action out in the bullpen as a lefty and a right-hander begins throwing. Robinson over at second. Rojas on at first with nobody out. Inside, and he falls behind the hitter now. 2-0.
Hey, time to start making some quality pitches. He finds himself in a tough spot behind an account with guys on base.
2-0 count. Here it comes. Lifted into the air out towards center field. Siri is right there, one down. Long throw to third. And he'll get into third here on the fly out, so he's 90 feet away here with one gone. Forrest Whitley is forced onto the mound now following the injury.
Now pitching for the Skeeters, number 61, Forrest Whitley.
Haven Smith will be the first to greet him here, as he'll do so with runners at the corners and only one out.
Haven Smith.
As a look, now the pitch.
No problem with that take right there. First pitch from a reliever, got to calibrate that velocity.
Runners are at the corners with one man out. Down and away, ball one. Here's a shot to left field and deep. Looking up is the left fielder. Into the Crawford boxes and gone. So a 3-run blast to straightaway left. First home run of the campaign for him, as that'll pull him even at 4 apiece.
Looking at that pitch again, you can see he just flat out missed his location. You put that pitch right there and he's going to tattoo it. Now we're all tied up again, starting this thing all over.
To the plate now, Seth Beer. As the first pitch to him is in there for a called strike one. A hit and 2 at-bats for him at this point in the ballgame. Oh, got him to swing out of his shoes on that one. 0-2.
Woo! That was ugly. Howdy, if you're waving at me.
And a big rip at the curveball, but he didn't get it, and he becomes the second casualty of the inning.
We know he's probably still thinking about that game-tying home run he just gave up, but I'm going to give him credit for not showing that it's bothering him. When you come back and strike out the next guy, it shows you've still got your head in the right place.
Into the box now, Josh Van Meter. As he'll look at a fastball too high for ball one. No hits to this point. Swing and a high fly ball out to left field. And that is just shy of the box seats, off the top of the wall. And now he'll get into scoring position with 2 away.
It's not exactly Fenway Park out there in left field, but a ball up the wall is not a gimme double here either. So even though he almost drove it out of the ballpark, it was well played off the carom. They got it in quickly, and he might consider himself lucky to beat that throw into second base.
In now, Ildemaro Vargas, as he takes a fastball off the plate for a ball 1-0. He's hitless in his 2 at-bats so far. wide, 2-0.
Now you can see he's working around this guy right here. Why not? First base is open. Walk wouldn't be the worst thing in this spot.
Three runs already home here. Three and 0 now. Three balls, no strikes. Fastball too low, and that's ball 4.
Now batting, designated hitter.
To the plate now is the designated hitter, Drew Ellis. 3 across so far in the inning, and another 2 out there on base.
Yeah, Matt, and this inning's really starting to get away from him on the defensive side of the ball. Stranding the rest of those guys out here feels absolutely essential for them at this point.
From the belt, kicks and deals. Changes up on him, but that's in the dirt for a ball.
Something's clearly out of sorts with his delivery right now. Just walked the guy, and that pitch wasn't even within sniffing distance of the zone. Really fighting himself right now.
Fouled off. A 1-2 pitch. Line drive, and that's a base hit into center field. Long throw to the plate. And not in time as the run scores.
Boy, that has to feel good as a hitter, D-Roy. You get that base hit to give your team the lead. You have to feel good when you get down to first base.
Yeah, it's just a nice approach. You see him turn to his boys right there and get fired up with the dugout. 100%, not trying to do too much, able to quiet the moment down, center himself, and come through in a big spot.
At the plate now, Jamie Ritchie, as he will look at a first pitch fastball for ball 1. He's 1 for 2 in this one. And here's a ball hit in the air. But this is just going to wind up being a foul ball. One and one. Here it is. Fouled away. A swing and a miss as he chased with 2 strikes, and that will retire the side. 9 men come to the plate, 4 score. 9, 1, and 2 scheduled to hit in the home half of the 6th. The Aces on top, 5-4. So stepping in is Jose Siri. He doubled his last time through.
The center fielder, Jose.
First pitch of the AB now. And here's a fastball called for strike 1.
He'll take that first pitch strike all day long. If they're going to take 0-0, he's going to pound that zone and get ahead. Much more susceptible down 0-1 than 1-0.
A ball and a strike now. A 1-1 home.
That's ball 2. 2 balls, 1 strike. Ball 3.
Maybe trying to back him up a bit there with the fastball.
Down by a run, your guy needs to get on any way he can. His mentality has to be to shrink this strike zone to like the size of a soup can. No reason to swing at a pitcher's pitch.
High and deep down the left field line. And that will end up a foul ball. fouls this one off. And a good bite to that slider as he swings through it for the first out of the inning.
It's always nice to keep a guy that has good wheels off base,
Now
and that's just what they did right there. Big strikeout, keep that guy off the base path.
Into the box, Jordan Brewer. And he'll take a changeup here for strike one. 0 for 2 for him to this point. Down the left field line and deep. And he just couldn't keep that ball fair as it winds up a long foul ball.
He's going to be thinking about that pitch all night if he doesn't have a big game right here. Pulled his front shoulder and everything went with it.
Inside, as that perhaps will back him off a bit. 1-2. Hits are even at 7 apiece. And a slider's in the dirt as he lays off it for a ball. Two pitches fouled away. Into the windup and the pitch. Swung on and belted. Get out the rye bread and mustard, Grandma. It's grand salami time.
Yeah, and if you remember the previous pitch, he couldn't get around on a fastball and was mad at himself. Well, there's nothing to be mad about anymore unless you're the guy standing on the mound wondering what just happened.
Standing in now, Treyudis Nova.
The second baseman.
And it's fouled away. He's got a hit in 3 at-bats to this point. Pitch on the way. And he gets him to pop it up on the right side of the infield. Smith takes charge, and he's got it. 2 down.
The batter, the first baseman, Taylor Jones.
Next, it'll be Taylor Jones. It was a flyout for him in his last trip. First offering. Fastball
Inside,
just
ball
misses.
one.
That's ball 1. Bases are empty here with 2 men out. Count now a ball and a strike. The 1-1 home. Strike 2 swinging.
I got to count 1 and 2.
Yeah, guys, he's got so much respect for this guy's fastball. You could tell he was out in front on that slider. I think he goes to the well one more time with that pitch.
To 2 balls and 2 strikes now. Liner toward right center, and he'll break through with a solid knock here, his first of the ball game.
I mean, that fires me up right there. Opposite field knock, and in today's game, where every manager is employing hundreds of shifts to watch this batter go the other way was special.
So now to the plate, Chas McCormick. This is hit high in the air out toward left center. Center fielder giving chase. He's there to track it down, and that'll end the inning. 1 in the inning, and it comes from a rather unlikely power source. The 9 1 and 2 hitters due up to start the 7th, all even at 5 apiece. So now into the box is Christian Robinson. He'll be tasked with starting things as we begin the 7th. First offering on its way.
Ball, that's out.
Now the 1-0. Misses off the
Ball,
plate.
that's out.
Big cut at the 2-0 slider, but he comes up empty, 2-1.
You could tell by the hitter's balance after that swing that he's seeing the ball really good. His timing is right there, and I expect him to catch something clean.
The 2-1 home. Waves and misses for strike number 2. Swing and a miss there as the breaking ball takes care of him for the first out.
That was aggressive pitching in that at bat, and I like seeing that. He showed all hard stuff until the 5th and final pitch for the strikeout. When you work off your hard stuff, it really opens up your secondary pitches to be more deceptive.
At the plate, Josh Rojas. As the first pitch misses to him, it's ball 1. A hit in 2 tries for him so far. Into his windup, here comes the 1-0.
Ball 2.
2 balls and a strike.
You got 2 balls.
I mean, he
1
had
strike.
to. I'm going to give him benefit of the doubt and say he was sitting something off speed. Because to be late on a fastball and to count like that is just unforgivable.
2 balls.
And a check swing here as he couldn't help himself, and it's ruled strike 2. Towards second. And that's the second out.
The batter, number 2, shortstop, Geraldo Perdomo.
Blake Taylor will come on in relief
Now
as he'll make his
pitching for
second
the
appearance of the
Skeeters,
season so
number
far.
62, Blake Taylor.
Geraldo Perdomo will be the first one to greet him as he'll have to turn around and bat from the right side of the plate here. He comes set. Here's the 0-0 pitch. Here comes the 0-1. Now a fastball as he just reared up and let that one fly, and the inning is over.
It's time for the traditional 7th inning
Now into the box, number 6.
Leading
He
off
came across
for
to
the
score
Skeeters,
after doubling in his last
the
at
designated
bat.
hitter, number 6.
Ready to deal. Here comes the first pitch.
Ball,
They'll
that's
try and
in there.
entice him with a high fastball, but he wouldn't commit. It's ball 1. Fly ball right down the line in left. Rojas settles under it, and there's one away.
The batter, the third baseman, Abraham Toro.
So next to bat will be Abraham Toro. He homered earlier and is 2 for 3 to this point. Now the first pitch. Sharp ground ball to third. And Very quickly there, they're 2 gone to start the inning.
The batter, number 9, shortstop, Robel Garcia.
And now, Robel Garcia. An error allowed him to reach base in his last appearance. Infield shifted well to the right. Here's the first pitch. And a high strike to begin the at-bat. It's 0-1. 2 out, nobody on. A little quick on that swing, and he finds himself behind 0-2. And on 0-2, he misses with a fastball.
He wasn't even close to swinging right there. That was a stone-cold take.
That's a ball.
A little low. It's 2-2.
We just saw a fastball right there. I would not be shocked if he tries to get this guy to go fishing right here and drops a little off-speed pitch in the dirt.
Bases are empty here with 2 men out. Grounded up the first baseline, but a foul ball as it holds it 2-2. And he misses this one inside, and that'll run things full 3-2.
Every base runner in a close game like this really matters, so you can't afford to be giving it.
Threw it right past him, a swing and a miss at the gas, and that ends the inning. Now to bat, Haven Smith. He'll start things out here in a tie ball game.
Haven Smith.
From the stretch, here's the pitch. Swing, and he pops him up. And that's going to be a base hit. So a good start as the possible go-ahead run is aboard to start the 8th.
Look at him jump all over that first pitch, using aggression to get himself a knock through the right side.
Into the box now, Seth Beer. As he'll take a look at ball 1. As we near the end of this one, it's clear the long ball has played a big role in today's outcome. Dan, D-Row, what are your final thoughts on what we've seen?
Yeah, just non-competitive pitches in some big situations, Dan, and the offense took full advantage.
Yeah, you know, D-Row, one of the things about pitching is you want to have location, and it was obvious in this one today that the pitchers weren't on point, and what happens when that happens? Hitters make you pay, and the long ball was a big part of this one here.
And that's down into left center for a base hit.
These guys are in perfect position to break through right here and to take the lead. There is, without question, nothing tougher than back-to-back singles. You don't know if they're going to bunt. You don't know. They can do so. They have so many options at their disposal right now.
At the plate now, Josh Van Meter. Bunt attempt here as he gets this one down. One there. Well, he'll put this in his pocket and be content with just the 1 out.
The third baseman, number 8, Vargas.
So now here is Ildemaro Vargas, and their runners at the corners now. First pitch on the way, and that's in there for strike 1.
With some traffic on the base paths, nice job by the pitcher to execute strike 1.
Both teams have 9 hits on the scoreboard. Now a swing and a fly ball. And that will end up a foul ball. He's ready. Here's the 0-2 pitch. And that one got a piece of him.
Man, that's going to drive the manager insane. He loses control of his release point, and now the go-ahead run moves 90 feet closer to scoring. He's going to have to make some good pitches now to get out of this.
Next, here is Drew Ellis. And a pivotal moment in this one. Tie ball game, bases loaded, but the possibility of an inning-ending double play does still exist here. First pitch on its way.
1-0.
Love the fact that he's not scared to go right back inside with another fastball. I know he hit the last guy, but if he's going to have success, he's got to establish that pitch in.
The 1-0 is taken, strike one.
1-1.
The 1-1 home. Fouled off. Now a swing and a softly hit ground ball. Smith on third. Van Meter on second. Vargas is over at first with one away. Fouled away. Inside and a hair low. It's 2 balls and 2 strikes.
Don't be surprised if he gets another back foot slider right here. Don't think for a second, just because he took the first one, that this pitcher won't come back exactly the same way.
Here now the 2-2.
3-2.
You can certainly tell at-bats like this one frustrate the heck out of a pitcher. But you got to find a way to stay composed and execute your plan.
Here comes the payoff pitch. Oh, and he misses for ball 4, and he's forced in the go-ahead run.
Well, that was a slider in a 3-2 count. It just didn't tempt him enough to get a good swing. A good job of pitch recognition and knowing the strike zone to draw the free pass there.
Next to stand in is Jamie Ritchie. He was sat down on strikes in his last at-bat.
And he can't allow the same thing to happen in this situation. This is a big-time spot in this game. He's got to find a way to put the ball in play.
Nope.
And a ball 1-0.
There are a couple of points in every game that could decide winning or losing. This is one of those critical spots. Time to make some great pitches.
One 1-0 pitch on the way.
2 balls, no strikes.
It often becomes harder to hit the zone when the pressure starts to heat up.
Count, the pitch. 2 balls and a strike now.
I'm not going to lie, I thought he lost it right there. He had no feel for the baseball, missing wildly several balls in a row, but able to attack the zone right now. Let's see if he gets back into it.
The 2-1 home. High fly ball out to straightaway center. Catch made in center. Here comes the runner from third. And the run is in to score from third. Now a 7-5 game.
Every team is looking for that insurance run late in the game. That run right there gives them a 2-run lead heading into the late innings.
Brandon Belak is out from the bullpen now as he'll be making his first appearance of this young season.
Brandon Belak.
In now, Christian Robinson, as he'll look at a fastball too high for ball one. He's working on a 1 for 3 thus far. Here's the 1-0. Grounded to short. Fielded cleanly. And not too shabby out of the pen. Takes just 2 pitches to get the ground ball, and that ends the inning. So 2 runs on 2 base hits, no errors, and a couple of men left. Not too many more shots left. Home half of the 8th coming up. Reno leads it 7-5. Taylor Clark is on to pitch out of the bullpen in the bottom half of the 8th. Bottom of inning number 8 set to go. And next to hit is the catcher, Michael Papierski.
The catcher, Michael.
Ready to deal. Here comes the first pitch. Ooh, started him with the change, and it's 0-1. Now action in the bullpen as their closer starts to get loose out there. Into the windup. Here comes the 0-1. Off-speed pitch in the dirt as he takes it for a ball. The 1-1.
I got to count 2-2.
And a changeup swung on and missed for the first out.
The center fielder, number 99.
At the plate now is Jose Siri. He's got a hit in 3 at-bats to this point. Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes.
Hey.
Oh, 1 count. Here's the pitch. Out in front here is this one scorched foul to the left. 1 out, nobody on. Might have been looking to find that outside corner, but he couldn't quite get it there. It's 1-2. Misses, ball 2.
Man, this at-bat has changed quickly from 0-2 now to 2-2. A good job of plate discipline by this hitter, not chasing those pitches just off the plate.
Into the windup and the pitch. And he gets him to pop it up on the right side of the infield. And there's out number 2.
Now batting, the right fielder, Jordan Brewer.
So the lineup flips over and digging in, Jordan Brewer. He's working on a 1 for 3 thus far. First offering. Skied into straightaway right. And 8 innings have come and gone now as the inning is over. All set to start the 9th in this one, and that'll bring up the outfielder, Josh Rojas. First offering on its way. Off we go in the 9th as the first pitch misses for ball 1. But fastball misses downstairs, and it's 2-0 now. And that one yanked just foul. Now here it comes.
Ball 3.
And that's ball 3 now as it just misses below the zone.
3 balls, 1 strike.
Geraldo Perdomo is on deck. The 3-1 pitch.
Hey! 3-2.
Fly ball right down the line in left. McCormick moves over near the line as he puts it away for the first out of the inning.
The batter, number 2, shortstop, Geraldo Perdomo.
Digging in, the switch hitter, Geraldo Perdomo, struggling so far in this one and looking to erase his 0-for-4 ball game right here. Outfield comes way in here. The first pitch.
Ball 1.
Well, that's a nasty breaking ball right there. Backdoor slider. Just missed the corner. As they say, that's a Hall of Fame pitch.
Popped up. Toro into foul territory. And this is going to be a foul ball.
Not surprised he's laid on a heater right there. Just saw an off-speed pitch. Wanted to stay back a little bit too long.
And he takes one off the inside corner for ball 2. Now the 2-1 is swung on and missed, and that's strike 2.
Oh, I love that pitch right there. Up and in. Jam sandwich.
And a swing and a miss here, and the first 2 are dispatched to begin the 9th.
Yeah, as they say, there's a hole in his swing in that location, so a good job there of exploiting that. That can be real hard for some guys to overcome when teams start figuring out what locations you just can't handle.
Haven Smith will stand in again as we flash you back here to inning number 6. This was his 3-run home run that's really been the key blow to this point in the ball game. First pitch of the AB now.
Hey!
Into the windup. Here comes the 0-1. To short. Throw in time, and the side is retired. Nothing across here this half. 2, 3, and 4 set to kick off the bottom of the 9th. The Aces on top, 7-5. Stephon Crichton is the man called on to close this one and earn a save in the 9th.
Number 58, Stephon Crichton.
Ready now is Freyudis Nova. He'll be the one to get us going here in the bottom of inning number 9.
Freyudis Nova.
First pitch on its way. And here's a ball hit in the air. But this is just going to wind up being a foul ball. Grounder down the line at third. And there's one away.
Now batting, first baseman, Taylor Jones.
Next to hit, Taylor Jones. Last time through was a base hit. He's set and the pitch. Bases are empty, one man out. Now it's 2-0. Crichton features one of the biggest yackers in the game. Curveball's got a ton of movement. Just off the outside that time, laid off for a ball. A 3-0. timing just to tick off there as this one's fouled off to the right. Crowd gets up for the 3-2. He takes strike 3 called on the fastball. Couldn't pull the trigger, and there are 2 away.
Not too often you see an at-bat go from 3-0 to a strikeout, so that's a pretty good job on the mound right there. Kind of nice that he got a free strike on the 3-0 take, but he still had to put it in the zone.
Stepping in now, Chas McCormick. And on the first pitch, he grounds foul. He's hitless in 3 at-bats to this point. Set to deliver the 0-1.
Ball, that's out.
Two-run game, last of the ninth with 2 away. Two and
balls,
one.
1 strike.
Now the pitch.
Well, this is a big pitch right here. 2 outs in the 9th. The last thing you want to do is walk a guy and bring the tying run to the plate.
The 3-1 pitch. Hard hit at third. On to first, and that's your ball game.
Yeah, that's what you want to do when you're playing on the road. Take it right to the home squad and get a win. Now the pressure is off. If they get one of the next 2, the series is theirs.
7-5 how today's comes to an end. The Reno Aces came through late, taking the lead in the 8th to secure the victory. Levi Kelly claims the win out of the pen, his first. Stephon Crichton wraps it up for the save, his second. So that's a wrap for us here this afternoon. For Mark, Dan, and the rest of our crew, I'm Matt Vasgersian. You've been watching MLB Network.
The final line score for our ball game. For the victorious Aces, 7 runs on 9 hits, 2 errors, they left 5 men on base. For the Skeeters, 5 runs on 9 hits, no errors, they left 9 runners on base. Time of the ball game, 3 hours and 33 minutes. Thank you for joining us here this afternoon. And we remind you to please drive home safely.